Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Did I set up everything correctly?
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola. Hola, Jimmy.
Water and water and water and water.
Hi, Miss Direwolf. Welcome on in, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It is I, Lance. I'm freaking out. No, I'm not freaking out. But I'm sorry that streams will be scattered throughout this week and the next week and possibly the week after that as well. If you weren't around, wait, let me adjust something. It's like I noticed I have to go do some errands. Oh, don't worry about it. Go do what it is you gotta do. I won't stay for long today. There we go. I adjusted the threshold. That should be better. Here's the here's the rundown. Welcome on in. It is I, Lance. Today we're gonna be doing some chill Star Rail things. In fact, I could probably start doing my Star Rail things immediately as I as I explain what is going on with my life recently. Oh shoot. I heard a thing. I'm wearing headphones again. My ear situation has gotten better to the point where I think I can wear headphones for longer, and the ear shenanigans hasn't been extremely bad. Well, not even bad at all. I think I've been normal. Hi Quartz. Hi Demonics. Kind of busy lately. Oh, don't worry about. Never worry about that. The fact that you pop in to say hi every now and then is very nice anyways. That's all you have to do. That it doesn't, you don't have to be here every day and all that. And I appreciate you. And also thank you for the thesis thing. That I was about to talk about that actually, because like literally the reason why I haven't been able to like do proper streams or like schedule out weeks properly is specifically because I'm doing a DU run. Fuck it. Just because I can. It's because I've been completely focused on, well, not completely focused, but I've been focused on trying to get the thesis done, which is to say the defense happens on the 18th. That is literally not the week after this, but the week after that. Which one of these is the better one? Wait, I don't think I've used this one. Number of cars around is fixed. Okay, fine, give me this. I won't think too hard about this. Let's go Remembrance and Elation. Sure, why the hell not? Or Propagation. Okay, no, let's go Propagation Remembrance, because that's the team that's like working for me. But yeah, we got confirmation. We delivered. Okay, so here's the problem. I've explained things I think. But to truly understand how crazy it is, the order of events in which we've been embroiled in. The way that I understood the thesis things to work is that we would deliver we would bring in the first draft of it. The first draft of it, we would deliver that one, and then they would be like, okay, so here's the corrections you have to make, and then deliver it again. We were wrong in that if the project was like good already, if the project was good already, if like the thesis itself, which is not a thesis, but whatever, if it's good enough already, it's approved. Like you may have to do some small revisions here and there, which is what we are doing. But it is basically approved, which means that it could be defended as soon as we can get like a date. And I thought that the university's like, I thought that the university's organization, just the structure of it would be screwy enough that we wouldn't be doing the defense until like June or something. And boy was I wrong. So right now we're basically like scrambling to get the revisions done in time, which as it turns out, we don't really have to make like a proper delivery of it. Like we just have to like show up to the defense having already like taken into consideration everything that it is in the revisions. It ended up being a lot sooner than both me or my thesis partner thought it was going to be. Which on one hand, I appreciated being earlier because that means that we can be done with it earlier. That's not something that I had considered. Like, I thought we were gonna have to be dealing with this shit for a long time. Maybe even, like, I don't know, by the end of the year or something. And so I was kind of banking on that happening. But then at the same time, whenever it happened, whenever it was that it was going to happen, whether it happened now in June or in May or in whatever, it was going to happen eventually, right? So might as well get it done quickly than anything else. I'm gonna grab upgraded to Rotten. Will resist the effects that cause them to be inflicted with ground control. They will consume HP equal to 20% of their... That's like... in a yeah, exactly. Sure, I'm not paying attention much to this run, honestly. I'm doing it because of the weeklies. That's like the thing. It's like the nice thing. What is this Mechatron mask? After a fusion is triggered. Do not enter the discard pile. Retains the main time with the highest quantity. Fusion triggered when all 4 domains are of the same type during drawing. Oh, okay. But they don't go into the discard pile. Oh. I get it. Okay, let me just go to reward then. So yeah, like the silver lining is that the project is approved at this point, meaning that unless we like just don't show up at the defense. What the fuck? Well, for collection, I guess. Reduces the number of draws by 1, but not okay, at least it gets destroyed. Unless like we don't show up for the defense or something, like there's no way it doesn't approve or something. I haven't heard of any cases where like the thesis defense went so badly that they... Oh, thank you. I lost the one that I didn't want. I haven't heard of a thesis defense that hasn't gone well or anything like that. And while I do have some worries about our specific thesis defense, I'm less worried than I thought that I would be day one. Because like day one, when we found out, what am I supposed to do? Become one designated domain. I don't know what that means. Oh, 2 random beacons to a domain. Oh, okay. Attach it to the level 2 wealth one. I don't know. What does this have? Level increases by 1. Obtains 1 random blessing. Fuck yeah. Well, that is not a blessing that I want anyways, but I'll take it. No. That's good. But yeah, because like me and my partner, we both know the project well enough that we can defend it decently, I think. So even if we don't do a great job at the defense, we should be fine. Like from what I understand, the worst that could happen is that the specific like the grade that you get for it isn't great. And I've done enough public speaking and enough presentations in my career that I can chill knowing that if I prepare just a little bit every day, I'll be good. I was honestly more worried about the revisions, which I still am worried about the revisions because we haven't finished them. But after realizing that we don't have to like make a proper presentation of the revisions or anything like that, and we just have to show up to the defense, that does ease my mind a little bit. There's still a bunch of things we have to do. Obtains cosmic fragments. Ooh. Alright, I'll take that. What was I saying? I've completely... Whoops, I should not have done that. I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh no. It is my ADHD at work again. I was talking about something and I've completely forgotten what it was. Wait, let me think about what to do. I need like one more propagation thing, so let me get rid of one of these. Hopefully I get a remembrance. Remembrance is good. I'll take a remembrance one. Wait, no, actually no. Yeah, that's good. That is also good. This one's not necessary. Are you gonna give me anything good? That is also good. I mean, this is still pretty early anyways, so there we go. Thank you. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh no, I was talking about my thesis. Yes. I'll go with that. I'll go with this. And go with that. Energy is always good. What the hell was I talking about? Like, I had a specific thought in mind that I've just completely forgotten after speaking. Here, let me set this on auto. Let me set this on auto for a little bit. And let me, like, go back to my own stream. Hold on. Okay. Right. I was talking about the revisions. I was talking about the revisions. Thank you. Thank you, me from the past. That was all. I still know that we have to like deliver the whole thing yet. That we have to deliver the whole thing. It's a whole presentation. We need to get it in like a neat little... A neat little... What's the word? Damn, English is hard. This is too loud. We lowered it one more. There we go. What's the... In a binder. Not a binder. Is it a binder? I think it is a binder. In the notebook. We have to put it in the notebook. We have to print it and it has to go into like an actual book, basically. So we have to like pay a bunch of money for that. And because the faculty's like I don't know if it's the faculty specifically. Because they're ass backwards, we need to have like 3 different copies of it. When ally consumes HP, they gain stacks of obsession. Evernight consumes her own HP. That'll be good for Evernight. Fuck it. It is a new one too, so I'm trying to also prioritize ones that I haven't gotten before. But if I don't, that's fine. Take me to a forge. No, but that's level 1 forge. It won't let me do much. Or let me try what happens. I didn't realize that I had redraws as well. What do you have? Workbench of creation. I can equip at least 1, right? But we can equip the one that's good for us. Which was remembrance. 2 or more characters following the path of a remembrance. That's good. See, that's why the forge is good. But yeah, I'm just like we're just trying to get it done. We have a bunch of increases level by 1. Let's put it on the wealth one. Why not? It's got a bunch of beacons as well. And but like the nice thing about the revisions is that none of them were like big. They were annoying anyways. And that's what bothers me. I keep thinking that because they're annoying and we keep overthinking things and we keep doing things that are completely unnecessary to be doing. When a lot of the time, when 90% of the time, they're not even going to be noticed. We've gone back throughout the entire project to reword one single paragraph that may or may not have something to do with the specific corrections that they've given us. 1 forge domain with a level of the current plane. 1 domain to become a random domain of the same level. 1 store domain increasing the level by 2. Well, the one that I have is like 4. Okay, fine. Let's do the forge one. That's a level 3 forge. But now we can like redraw shit instead. Have so much redrawing. Oh, that's what you were supposed to be doing. Okay. And then you get shit when you... Oh, I've been playing this thing wrong. Question, can I use my... nope, we can't. Whoops. I've messed up, right? Because I'm playing at a level... at a difficulty level where we don't have the luxury of using SP healing items. It's fine. It's fine. The remembrance team is like strong enough that it doesn't even that it basically just like steamrolls through this. Or at least I think it does. We're getting to like higher levels of difficulty. I've chosen to not do the cyclical thingy or whatever. The one that is supposedly designed to be done quickly for the week. Because then it means that I don't like properly get achievements and shit. Why do you get the highlight, Hyacinth, specifically? Like, it's not the ideal character to get the highlight. But it's okay. I'll accept it. But yeah, that's the situation. And I can do these like early streams because like usually what happens is that by 6 I'm working on my thesis. I get on a call on a VC with my thesis partner, and then we just like start working on whatever the hell we gotta work on. Because like today, for example, we got the last bit of revisions that we have yet to do, and then after that I think we can start working on like ironing out the presentation. We likely won't touch the presentation today. I would imagine that the presentation and everything and the preparing of that will be mostly done after today, because I think today we should like completely knock down the corrections if possible, and if not possible then shit. If not possible, again, it's not the end of the world, because the minute I realized that our defense doesn't have to be perfect, it's the minute I like relaxed myself. Well, I do need this. I do need that. Yes, please. And I also need another destruction one. Consumes the skill point. There's a chance of regeneration. I'm telling you, it's nice wearing headphones again, but I feel like I've gotten too used to not wearing them. The level of 2 random domains by 1. We'll do that one. Ordinary miracle. That's okay. I haven't thought much about oh. No. No. Wait. I have too many redraws anyways. Might as well try and get the combat one. Or can I even get the combat one? Yes. There's still one more combat one that's in there. There we go. And then we go to the level 2 one. No destruction though, which is a shame. That's okay. But yeah. Because like I feel like I tend to be the kind of guy that overthinks things, and I shouldn't be doing it. And so the minute like it happened while when we were working on the thesis itself. There was like a whole night, I remember, where I couldn't sleep because I thought that our thesis was over. Like the entire project was over because we had forgotten to pay the basically the fees for the university. Okay, now see, I like you becoming the highlight. Because like this was last year. The way university works here in Argentina, at least, is that you pay on a month-by-month basis. There isn't anything like pay everything up front and then you have like student debt. That shit does not exist here in Argentina. People acquire debt through other ways. But yeah, what you would do is that you would pay a tuition fee, I guess you could say, every month. while you were a student. But like the minute you stop your studies, the minute you've been through every class and you've already started your work on your final project, like at that point you're not taking any more classes. You're not taking any more exams anymore. So like you don't have to pay anymore. Sorta. They still make you pay at least one quota, at least one bit at the beginning of the year. And for like 1 year after I stopped going to class, I did it. And then the year after that, which was last year, I forgot. I completely forgot. And because I completely forgot, I felt like terrible. I felt terrible. So I called the uni, the secretaries or whatever the fuck, and they instructed me in how I have to pay, because it wasn't the end of the world. I wasn't completely fucked yet. I wasn't in debt to the university or anything, and I could literally just like pay. It was a very dumb moment of me, yes. Also, welcome in, Claw. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It was a very dumb moment of me, and I decided I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't be like this anymore. And so I paid, and it was all fine. And it was funny because I told my friend, I told my thesis partner, I told him about this whole situation after it was already done, and then he looked at me and he told, well, he didn't look at me because it was via text, but then he paused for a second and went, shit, I didn't do it either. So it wasn't just me. We're both just idiots sometimes. We're both just idiots who completely forget to pay for our education. So it was because of both of us that our thesis was in jeopardy for a little bit, but it was easily fixed. It was, at the end of the day, it was no biggie, and everything was fine after a little bit of work. But we did freak out a little bit. We did freak out. And then there was another bit of freak out that I had, because the time frame in which we had to develop this project was iffy at best. Because like you look at like the rules. That's not the rules. You look at the, what's the word for it? Is it rule book? I guess it's rule book. University rule book? Handbook. The policies, or you look at the policies of the university. Like we looked at the actual document that they had published in their website. We looked at that and we were like, okay, this is going to give us the guidelines and what we need to know in order to like actually make the project do the project as it's supposed to be done. We looked at it, and at some point it says that once the project is approved for development, it must be presented within 6 months. So we're like, okay, we got 6 months to work on this. That's doable. And so we did. But at some point we noticed that, oh shit, we won't be able to do it in 6 months, actually. We're going to need a little bit more time. And the closer we got to the 6 months, to that 6 months, well, those are shield effects. I don't know why I'm picking that up. The closer we got to those 6 months, the more concerned I grew, because I thought that, oh god, we're gonna finish this whole thing, and then they're gonna tell us, no, but the time is out, so your project is null and void. And it was basically gonna be throwing on our entire work down the drain. Lock in, and we did lock in. We did absolutely lock in at that point in time. But the thing that relaxed us was that we asked our tutor, which not only is he our tutor, he also holds like some kind of position in the upper management of the university. He's not just a teacher and our tutor for the thesis. So because of that, we were like, well, shit, look, we're gonna need a bit more time. We're gonna need a bit more time to develop to finish the project. What is the procedure that we have to follow in this case? Like, what do we have to present or something? And then the guy told us, oh no, don't worry, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about anything because the projects are like supported until like a year or so. And he literally told us in those words, a year or so, more or less a year. And when he told us that, we were like, that's not what the rules say. But you know what? You're probably more updated on. Oh. All right, sorry. I needed to take care of something. What was I talking about? We were worried. We were worried about the yearly thing, and then our tutor, who holds a position, a higher position in the management of the university, he told us, "Don't worry, it's fine." So we were like, "Okay, fine. You know what? We're not gonna worry. We're just gonna keep working on it at the pace that we were already working on it." So that was nice. And then we logged in, we finished it, and at the end of the day, I think we did finish it in a little more than a year, since it was approved. If I recall correctly, it did take us a little longer than a year. Clearly, that was no issue because we presented it. Our tutor didn't tell us that we were, that we were late or anything, or that we needed to do something to justify why we were late. I was worried about that, but it turns out that it was no issue. And then at some point in November, they told us, "Congrats, you've presented the thesis. It is in. It'll be evaluated and whatever the fuck. So now you just wait." And now, the next thing we found out about that was literally a few weeks ago, where we discovered that we would be defending it in a couple of weeks. So yeah, bit of a whirlwind. 6 months of waiting for 6 months of nothing, because we were ghosted for 6 months essentially, until we pestered them enough, I guess, for them to tell us specifically when the defense was going to be. And now we're here. Now we're here working on the corrections while I adjusted my entire schedule. And this sucks because it sucks for a couple of things. First off, it's like way sooner than I thought it would be. Even though that does have its benefits. Hi, Happy. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I've been yapping about my grievances and my situation with my thesis. But I think the thing that upsets me the most about this is the fact that I have so many other things that I also want to do that aren't related to my thesis. I can't talk about the things that I wanna talk about yet, but they will become clear soon. But yes, the timing of this has been less than ideal. Let's say it like that. It's nice that it's finally happening now. It's nice that it's finally happening now. I'm okay with it. I've made amends with this fact, but I wish it just wasn't handled like this. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more time to prepare at least. Hi, Happy. Welcome on in. How you been? I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're doing good. No, you don't put me to sleep. I pulled for Silver Wolf. I get the stupid fucking global passive. I needed to drink some water after that. The thing that upsets me though is that because my brain is so locked in on like trying to get that shit done, it's hard for me to like lock in on doing everything else. And so I technically do have the time and like the possibility of getting everything that I need to get done with the the time that I've been given and all. But wait, what is this specifically? Every debuff on the enemy. Oh, that is nice. I'll take that. Here every 5 seconds every dialogue. Oh no. You could try maybe lowering the quality of the stream.
Water and water.
Yes,
and water,
I am
water,
hydrated.
Water and
Hold on.
water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water.
Jimmy, what do you think is going to happen in my thesis defense?
It's time. You have to go do
Yeah,
the thing you said you wanted to
I
do
knew,
months ago.
I know that.
Time will not wait for you anymore.
I know that, Jimmy. I know that, Jimmy. That is also relevant to other things that I said I wanted to do that I have to do now. Hope you're doing wonderful. I'm doing as good as one can be doing in the situation that I'm currently in. Can I get like the... Oh, there we go. That's nice. We went through all wealth. That's good. And then we can go into the big wealth one. Oh, and we get an expansion and a bunch of fragments. Let's fucking go. And even more. Let's freaking go. Well, what is my prize for doing this? If it goes on the error, I'm gonna be upset. No, it didn't. Good. Gain cosmic fragments. Ooh, that's good. That is just unequivocally good. What is this? Ooh. I only have one, I think, though, but I'll take these. Water and water and water, water. Yep. That is correct. That's one of the new redeems. I have to, one of the things I have to do, and this is not like non-negotiable, this is something I have to actually do within the next couple of weeks or so, is adjust the, adjust both the rates of, is that it? That's everything that's, that is everything that is there. Adjust the rates of the channel point redeems. And adjust the... I think rates. Maybe not the rates, but at the very least the timings of it. Because like some of the model redeems are too long for what they're doing, and they become obnoxious very quick. So I need to change the ones that are like 5 minutes to be like 1 minute, and then the ones that are like that are like a bit shorter, maybe to even shorter. The redeems have to be shorter, because if not, they could be easily abused, and that is a problem. Immediately converts all aberration domains into occurrences. Reduces the prices for shop items by 30%. Give me, yes. Wealth, adventure, aberration. Can I get maybe? Close enough. Give me wealth though. Fuck it, let's go to wealth. Gimme, hammering after midnight. You know that song? That's an ABBA song. Fuck you. You didn't give me anything? God damn it. Well, at least I'm going to be able to get something eventually at the store, right? Hopefully. Do I have to like pull for the store thing? Do you know that song? It is a good song. It is a good song. I feel like it's been sampled in something, but I don't remember where. Oh, boss. Wait, this is good, because like in the boss, I do have to... I didn't... What the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to like go in some... Can I... No, I can't. I can't. Okay, I'm locked in on the fight, and I didn't frigging... That's fine. I think I should be fine. I wanted to break the items, not initiate the fight. Hyacinth, the auto lock completely messed me up. Lock the fuck in. I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying. I've explained my situation already. I'm only like half paying attention to the game because I'm more focused on yapping about my shit rather than like make the game interesting. Because like there's not much to talk about in game. It's just like this is a combat game. Like that's it. This is a numbers game. I'm just like pressing buttons. I'm pressing buttons. It isn't like strategically fascinating. I am noticing though that this motherfucker has a ton of HP, so maybe I'm fucked over here. It is more fun to yap with people. Yes, I do agree with that. That is something I've noticed about the yapping streams that I've done. But I also don't want to just like make a normal yapping stream, because I feel like I need to have this is something that maybe I need to change about my streams. Not necessarily about my streams, but more about my mentality. Because I feel like one thing that I've been doing since I started streaming is that I'm either playing a game or doing something very specific. I did a wrong thing. I was supposed to do support. I don't know why I chose to not do that. I am an idiot. Okay, fine. Cyrene, you need to get your ult again as soon as you possibly can. Because it's... because I forgot to buff the Trailblazer. Genshin is more skill-based and Honkai is just click, click, click. I guess... I mean, how do I say this? In a vacuum, you are correct in that Genshin allows... In that Genshin is more skill-based. But I do think there's still a level of skill in Honkai Star Rail. It's just that it's applied in like in other parts. Like skill in Honkai Impact comes in like understanding stat distributions and understanding character synergies. And in Genshin, skill comes from mechanically being good at like doing the combos and applying the reactions in the order that they need to do, and using characters how they're meant to be used. Both require skill, just like different kinds of skill. And the skill that Genshin wants, or the skill that Genshin rewards, is far more mechanical in that sense. Which is to say, pressing buttons in Genshin is not going to get you anywhere. And pressing buttons in Honkai Impact is going to get you along... It's going to get you to some places. Both need some sort of skill. Yeah, of course. Or at the very least, they need some sort of skill that like the harder challenges. The neat thing about Genshin as opposed to Star Rail is that Genshin is a much more casual-oriented experience. Because like the open world is all easy as balls and all the puzzles are simple and you don't need any strong characters to clear them or anything like that. Whereas in Star Rail, most of the gameplay, most of the content of the game is this kind of combat in either in like game modes like Currency Wars or here in DU or in the end game like Apocalyptic Shadow and all of the other ones. So basically, there's less things for a more casual player to be doing outside of like the story, because like exploration is basically, it is not particularly huge in this game. There are side quests, but when you compare it to like a proper open world gacha, there are way less. There's still a ton of content. There's still a ton of things that like free-to-play, not free-to-play, but like casual players can do. But it is absolutely different to Genshin in that sense, and I think that's fine. I just feel like it caters to two different kinds of players, and that is fine. Okay, I ended up doing it. It's fine. It's fine. The remembrance team is fucking busted. Wait, this is not over yet. Oh, we're still fine though. We're still fine because there's only one of them left. Gotta give love and live and love variety. What? What you mean love life? You mean the other gacha game? I don't know if my ear annoyance has returned. I don't think it has. I have the volume of the headphones set quite low, just in case. Oh, that's another thing that I have to do. Like, I'm supposed to go back to see the doctor, to see the ENT. Wait, which one do I want? I'll take this one because it is one that I have not gotten before. So like 10 minutes ago, so it's kind of relevant. Whoops. I'm sorry. Maybe I gotta do... Oh, this one's better. Maybe I gotta do the thing where people merge their chats. Because you can do that now on Twitch. Because like the whole reason why you guys are separated from each other on YouTube and on Twitch is because in theory that went against Twitch TOS, but apparently they changed that now. So apparently I can put you guys together and you don't have to like you don't have to be in separate little boxes. BRB. Oh, don't worry about it. Go do your thing. Well, this is not a thing I need. We could do that. Like, the whole reason why I don't do it is because of that. Is because I was worried about getting banned or something. Because some people have gotten banned, and then enough people have complained about it that it is no longer a thing that happens anymore. They straight up just mentioned that they allow it now. They allow the merging of chats without them having to be separated. But I also kind of do like both of them being separated, just on a visual standpoint. Maybe not in the layout that I have right now. Part of my plans for later in the year is getting a better stream setup. What I have now dubbed Stream 3.0 instead of Stream 2.0, which debuted last year. I want to make a Stream 3.0 that also includes a Lance 3.0, and I have picked out artists that I want to work with, but I have not yet. I have not yet done the due diligence of figuring out what the design itself is going to look like. Do we need break shit? We don't need break shit. See, that's generally good. We don't need that. We'll take that for collection. %100% base chance to inflict freeze on the enemy. That's not bad. Okay, you can keep that. Go with that, I guess. I'm not paying much attention. Oh, this one is completely useless as well. Whoever's games are at least boring to me. That's fine. Most of the time, the thing is that most of the time that I'm streaming Hoyo games, I am doing story events or story related things. So if you're engaged with the story, then it's nice to watch. Like, I know that I enjoy watching other streamers play the story because I enjoy the stories. But for someone that is like completely out of these things, yeah, I could see that being something that isn't particularly interesting to watch, which is why I don't do a ton of these streams where I'm like actually just like playing the game, the other things that the game has to offer, because I don't think I'm good at like describing these things. Where the fuck did the one that is it? Oh, I can't. I have to keep them. Because they're activating this thing for me. So whoops, we can't change them. I'm back. Welcome on in. Did you miss anything? No, me yapping. No, mostly just me yapping. Mostly just me yapping and talking about how. Well, I don't have any more things. Dang it! Do I not have like store domains yet? Like, I guess I don't. There is one store one that I never got. Here, let me take me to an occurrence one, I guess. Oh, I could have gone reward as well. But it's okay. Wait, I should not have done that. I keep forgetting. I'm not following text-based stories, and it was somehow an exception, though, because the text in Undertale or Deltarune is like is more accessible, I would say. 1 Curio of 1 to 2 star. All right. That's nice. Do that. Wait, what is King of Sponges? Oh, fuck you. Alright, fine. That one is not great, but I'll take it. I don't like that curio because it makes me lose HP for like a few battles and then I have to like... But that's fine. 3 curios of 1 to 2 star. No, we'll go with that one. The level of 1 store domain by 2. That's good. I mean, I still have to make it into the thing. All right, we'll do that. I think the exception to those kinds of things is because like one thing that a lot of people tend to like struggle when it comes to like with Hoyo games, and I completely understand, is that these games can be very wordy. Very much wordy. And depending on the kind of person that you are and what you look for in stories, that's fine. And then in other cases, maybe it's not. Eh. None of these are particularly great. I could refresh it though. You kept the same one. Alright, fine. We're not getting your shit. Chat's being separated. Oh yeah, no, I know about it. I do know how to get it. Well, if I want to merge the chats... give me this, actually. If I want to merge the chats, I need to... there's two ways that I could do the chat merging, if you will. Buy that one just for collection's sake. And then I can refresh you because I have so much money. Little wordy is too much wordy for me. I mean, clearly, like, Undertale Deltarune was fine, and those games are not extremely wordy. Like, the word count, like, if you were to do the word count of the entire game's story, you wouldn't be getting that many words. It's a lot more palatable in that sense, as opposed to a Hoyo story where it's a lot more wordy. But I don't mind it. I could see why others would mind it, but I wouldn't. Lose all blessings? Fuck no. Okay, increase the level of the Forge domain, because maybe I can make it to the Forge domain from here. Enhances 2 blessings. I'll take that. What are you? Sure. This is a lot of money. I don't. I have savings, but like the things that I have are for specific reasons. I can't just be spending this shit willy-nilly. A lot of the things that I have that I want to do are... Okay, fine. Give me this one just for collection's sake. And this one also for collection's sake. Because I can get 1 blessing in here. That is going to activate both of them. Ignores... Grants all allies a shield equal to 10%. That's good. I have things that also want defense, want shield, so you know what? Fuck it, might as well do that. In-game? Oh yeah, no, in-game I also do have a lot of money. we were having a real conversation, so sometimes I just like, so I was just still describing the game's stuff. 5 randomized by 1, 3 blessings required for relation, 2 random blessings of 2 to 3 star rarity. Now that neither of those are great. See, now we can go to Forge, and because it's level 5, I can like... Bro, I'm getting so much... This mask is insane. What the fuck? Only really unlocks an extra one? Well, what do we go for? What? I remember being in the same position here. For every 50% of their max HP loss, characters following the paths of destruction or members gain a skill point. And then, well, so I guess we go with that one. There you go. What was I talking about? I have already forgotten once again. This is why I suck at these streams. Here, put it on the combat one, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wait, this increases the level of it. But that's okay. Because like we can get it to level 5. 1 domain to add a beacon to it. And then we put some beacons in it, I guess. I don't have to do this on everything. Gains 50 wish power in the... Oh, okay. And then... we have one of these as well. We can increase the level of like the adventure one. Why not? And then we're not doing that. How many? There's only one more left. Oh, wait. I still have to do this. Tower cards. I can get tower cards. I don't even know what these are. Give me 100 to get one of them. Gain 60 cosmic fragments. Gains 80 wish power. It's a curio. Oh, okay. They count as curios. Got it. I like the speed one. And then this one. Third plane's boss is Harbinger of Death for Nightmare Complete. Savage God, Mad King, Incarnation of Strife. Iker Memus Bride, Judge of Oblivion. Oh, how do I know which one of these bosses it is? I think the Swarm one. I know what these are. Iker Memus Bride, Judge of Oblivion. Which one was Judge of? Which one was that? Iker Memus Bride, Judge of Oblivion. This one wants the remembrance motherfuckers, don't it? Because if it has of the member sprite ones, not really. What are the other ones? Savage God, Mad King of Sprite. This one. Harbinger of Death, Swarm Nightmare is the possessed Sam one. It has a weakness to ice, so it is better for us to do the Savage God. There we go. Good 10 minutes of the Avengers movie on a building in Marvel Rivals. Oh yeah, because they're doing the... Welcome on in, Nocturne, by the way. They're doing the Road to Endgame. Road to Doomsday, wasn't it? Or whatever the heck it's called. I did see that the... I did see that they... I did a complete... It was completely useless for me to be doing that shit that I did there. I did see that they remade like the classic scene with the Avengers getting together from the first Avengers movie when they were fighting Loki. I would assume that you saw it in that game mode because I did see the trailer for it. I saw a couple of things that made me reconsider installing Marvel Rivals again. Because like I have friends that play Marvel Rivals and I'm like, I don't mind. I kind of want to play Marvel Rivals with them. And then the other thing that I saw that made me want to play Marvel Rivals again was Black Cat. But can you blame me? They made her incredibly hot. Like, what the heck? I get that Black Cat is supposed to be like the seductive cat burglar, right? Like, but I don't remember her being like that sexy. Or was she always that sexy? And they just like, I don't know. I shouldn't be surprised because it is Marvel Rivals, and Marvel Rivals is quite possibly one of the most horny things that Marvel has done in like history. Oh, I made a mistake. Can I restart the... Here, hold on. No. I did a mistake again. Because you're supposed to... There you go. I have to do everybody else's ult before Cyrene, because Cyrene gives them their ult back. Felicia was always horny? Was it? Okay, well then. I guess I just wasn't used to it. Hangout Town Square mod and they're showing chunks of the first movie. Oh, that's neat though. I mean, thematically, I guess it's neat. First movie's like alright. I remember the original Avengers. It was a whole thing. It was like nothing that had ever been done before. Question, do I have like important messages? No, we don't. I should also change this. There we go. Because like at that point, no one had like done the shared universe type of thing, and so like the first Avengers was like literally the culmination of like 5 years or so of movies. So that was cool. But I think Marvel right now is at a point in their or at least the movies, the MCU is at a point in its like life in its lifespan where it has begun the nostalgia baiting. For whatever reason, I'm not gonna comment on the quality of the work being made because I legit have not seen an MCU project since Loki season 2. But for whatever reason, the MCU has like begun retracing old steps. Like back when Endgame came out, I was convinced that they had pretty much finished the entire story for Tony and everybody else in there, and they wouldn't really be bringing them back in like the next 10 years or so for like a reboot or like maybe a cameo or something. I was definitely not expecting them to, and turns out they were cowards. They were kind of cowards. I don't know what the fuck. We've talked about this before because I've talked about my grievances with the multiverse saga, as they call it. I wasn't a big MCU fan, but I was the kind of fan that would go to watch every new movie. I was over there. Eventually moved to the next movie. Potentially, they're kind of marketing Doomsday, which is the next big Avengers movie, as being similar to Endgame, and Infinity War and Endgame. Sorry, because it's a two-parter. I think the running theory from those who read comics is that they're doing like a Doom World. Doom World? What's the? It's that one story where they all get put into a battle world. That one. They're doing that for Secret Wars, which is the next Avengers movie. After Doomsday. I don't know if this is true. I have no idea. I don't know enough about I've seen like analysis of these things. And the people were more convinced in that than I was. But yeah, it seems as if they've completely just done the switch to this storyline just out of nowhere. It kind of feels out of nowhere. I want to say that it began with the Jonathan Majors controversy. As I've mentioned before, like I keep thinking that it has to have started there. Because even the projects before the controversy had happened had some semblance of building up Kang as the next big bad of the MCU. They weren't doing it great, but they were doing it at least. And then the entire Jonathan Major situation happened, and you can tell that shit has started to change. That the direction had changed. And then Loki Season 2 happened, and it basically just softly puts an end to the Kang problem. Where in reality it shouldn't have. Like I do think technically the ending of Loki, the TV series, does make sense with it being also the ending for the Kang storyline. I just think it's incredibly unsatisfying as that. Like the ending of Loki is very satisfying for Loki's character and for the Loki series itself, but it is very unsatisfying to say that that's actually how they got rid of Kang, the multiversal threat. That is pretty stupid for me. Oh my god, I did 57 million there. They tried to introduce new characters, chicken out, and never let any of them reappear. Yeah, that's also true. They threw in so many new properties. They introduced so many new properties only to not do anything with them. Even the ones that people enjoyed, like Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi's next appearance is literally going to be in the next Avengers movie. Like, how do you mess that up? How do you mess that up? Shang-Chi was like one of the most well-received movies in the entirety of the MCU since its inception, and they're only really bringing him back now. How does that happen? Like, how the hell does that happen? Okay, I'm gonna call this save file even more remembrance. Because I have remembrance thingy, and then I have more remembrance, and I have even more remembrance thingy. The writers of Multiverse of Madness didn't watch WandaVision. Did they admit that? I actually wasn't aware of that. It does explain some things, though. It does explain some things. If I recall correctly, though, it's not that Multiverse of Madness retcons WandaVision, but there is like a slight disconnect between the two. It feels like Wanda's arc was like a bit rushed between those things. Much like WandaVision itself was also rushed in a bit, I would say. I am actually reading these things because they do have a little bit of interesting lore, I've heard. I need to take out the headphones. The headphones are actually bothering me now. Are they? They actually are. Or maybe it's just the heat. Hold on, I need to I also need to remove the monitoring of my microphone because I can't. Microphone monitor off. There we go. All right. Where were we? Right. Story time. Remember a homeland steeped in bitter dark where people scurried about for survival. But yeah, like the whole thing like with WandaVision and all that, it definitely feels like they wrote themselves into a corner too. Because like I also keep seeing that they like maybe want to bring Wanda back as well, and it's like, I don't know, it felt very unsatisfying the way that was handled in Multiverse of Madness. And even then, Multiverse of Madness wasn't even that great of a movie. Some people hate it. I watched it and I was like, this is neat. It's kind of fun. Very odd. Very odd. Not as cool as it could have been. But at the very least, it was fun. It was a fun experience. They retcon the character development, like we're coming to accept that they are dead and saying goodbye to them. Did they? Because like I distinctly remember WandaVision ending with that shot of her like messing with the Darkhold, and then hearing the voice of her kids. That was like basically the main setup to Multiverse of Madness, essentially. If anything, that it is contradictory within WandaVision already, maybe. I don't know, the details of the way that the characters were written have escaped me. Any blood in my hair? What the one thing that I hate about DU storytelling is that I can never tell what the point of view character is. Spark Straps? On the wondrous planet of Spark Straps, there was a mask called Hanami. Only the girl with the most fun can earn the right to wear it, becoming the center of all attention and the heart of all laughter. Hanami is the name of Sparksy in Japanese. Hanami always grows bored with its wearer. It then discards the scurrying girl and drifts out to the... Is this Sparkle lore in DU? Huh. Dr. Boom, Bunny Doll, Little Flora, Hanami Killer. What is this? Spark Straps. This one. This has one X, and then up here has two X's. I don't know what. That doesn't matter anymore. I think this is kind of like a vague origin story for. Well, there's still more to this story. Still more for this story. I want Wanda coming back. I don't want Elizabeth coming back. I do remember there being like a statement that not necessarily a statement. I do remember Elizabeth Olsen saying something about coming back as Wanda, but it depends on Horse Mask. It depends on like if Marvel want to do it. I actually have no idea what they're doing. I do have an idea. My vague idea of what Marvel is doing with the MCU at this point is that they're doing a soft reboot of it after. It seems as if that is the case. Like they're basically saying, okay, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't. They maybe they refused to accept the exact reason as to why the Multiverse Saga was a flop. Not necessarily because the multiverse was a bad idea, but because the projects within it were kind of ass. And then there's also the thing about introducing too many things, too many characters, too many shows, and all that. All leading to, like, you know, burnout, and then audiences not connecting with anything because the output was just too massive, and so people couldn't be arsed to watch everything. At some point they realized that they messed up, and so they were like, well, we can't fix what we already did because it means that we have to acknowledge all the shit that has been poorly made. So basically we just have to, like, work with what's been written and then write a new story that can lead the way for a new beginning. And so basically they're doing a soft reboot earlier than I thought they would ever do, because my idea was, before the big plan with the multiverse, before all of that shit happened, I was thinking that they would do the Multiverse Saga for a number of years. They would do the Multiverse Saga for a number of years, kind of like how they did the Infinity Gauntlet Saga. They would finish that, and then after that, they would do maybe potentially another reboot. But I was counting on the Multiverse Saga to last 10, 15 years. Much like the Infinity Gauntlet Saga. Also, welcome on in, Kirsty. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm yapping about Marvel now. To fix Marvel Multiverse, just fucking get rid of it. That's what they seem to be doing. They seem to completely have given up on the idea of making stories revolving around the multiverse, or at the very least, they're doing one last hooray, quote unquote, with Doomsday and Secret Wars. That seems to be the case. MCU sagas. Let me check. Let me check. Take me to Wikipedia. I want to know the sagas that we went through with... No, in English. My fault. No, don't worry about it. I love yapping about Marvel. I love yapping about anything, really. Studios doing the movies and the ones doing the TV shows were two different studios. Yeah, because they thought that... They completely misunderstood fan intent. Because Endgame and everything at that point, it was doing so well for Marvel. It was like the best they've ever done. I guess they took the wrong lesson, and they were like, well, people are really loving... It's like supply and demand, right? Like, the more supply grows, the more demand grows, more supply there is, in theory, right? So instead of, like, understanding that TV shows and movies and entertainment don't necessarily work like that, instead of doing that, they were like, well, the people are clearly responding to Endgame and all of that. They're enjoying it. They've given us a fuck ton of money. So if we keep doing more things like that, they're going to love it, aren't they? And so they kept throwing more shit at the wall, and they realized that no, people are in fact not actually enjoying this shit. And in fact, people are losing interest in this. So... The answer is almost not always more of it. It has to be good. It has to be good. You can't just, like, throw in 7 TV shows in 1 year and expect all of them to be big hitters. And if you do want them to be big hitters, make sure that they're good. And you can't really do that when trying to produce 7 shows in a year. Like, that's just not a thing. You can't guarantee how good those shows are going to be. So they took the wrong lesson from the success of Endgame and the MCU up until that point. And so the entirety of the Multiverse Saga has been them trying to fix it. Them trying to fix the mess that they themselves had made. They themselves had made with the MCU post Endgame. And so presumably, okay, so the Infinity Saga lasted from 2008 to 2019. So that is 11 years. 11 years of movies, actually. A little bit more if you count some of the first projects post Endgame being No Way Home and, like, some of the TV shows, for example. Like there are some of those that you can count them as mostly No Way Home. No, never mind. No, none of them count as like remnants of fate of the multiverse saga. Perlmutter and Feige hated each other. The children suffered. The MCU, which were the children of a divorce. I thought that Feige was always the big guy behind the MCU. I don't remember who Perlmutter is. Is Perlmutter someone that's from Disney or something? Ah, former chairman and CEO of Marvel Entertainment. Ah, oh, ooh. Okay. I see. Is it this one? But it says former, so I assume he's not there anymore. Does it line up though? Does it line up that the MCU has started doing like more interesting projects since he's gone? Because like the recent things that have been going on with with Marvel is that some of the movies that they made were very well received, both among critics and among fans. Even they seem to have won some fans back, even if they're not hitting like Endgame numbers ever again. Because like I keep hearing good things about Thunderbolts. I keep hearing good things about Fantastic Four. I heard a lot of really good things about Wonder Man, the TV show. And I also keep hearing good things about Daredevil. I got spoiled on some things in Daredevil purely by choice at this point. Actually, don't get me wrong. I'm always interested in watching Daredevil or something, or some of those shows, or some of the things in Marvel that people say are good or that are well received, just because I'm curious. But I don't mind some spoilers here and there. And so many people on Twitter were talking about it that I just like spoiled myself. And it is I guess spoilers. This happens in I think the last episode of the Daredevil season that came out. I have no idea what the context is of this, but it is, what's his name? I forget the name of the guy who plays the guy who is Daredevil. he has the Tony Stark revealing he's Iron Man moment. It's in a court of law. They're apparently Kingpin is being judged somehow. I don't know. I don't understand how that happens. And the blind guy. Why am I blanking on his name? Why am I blanking on Daredevil's name? he says I am Daredevil, and then everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about, or something. And then he like throws a big bottle or something up to a wall. It bounces through like 3 different walls, and then he catches it again, which I thought was funny because it's like, of course nobody's gonna believe the blind lawyer is Daredevil of all people. So he had to prove it somehow, and it was like, oh, I guess he is. But I don't know. I saw that scene completely out of context, and I was like, oh, that's a cool scene. I wanna watch that now. Head of Marvel during Endgame and tried to fire Feige. After Endgame, the movies were taken over by Disney, and Perlmutter was left behind and locked it. Oh, that's a mess. That is a total mess. Was a total mess then. That makes a lot of sense. Wait, hold on. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll keep yapping about it and about stuff in a bit. I still have like an hour more to stream. So give me 1 sec. I'll be right... Oh god, I'll be right back.
の物語にはやっぱりハッピーエンドが似合うわ。そうでしょ？
Oh shit. I forgot to turn off my mic. I don't think you heard much, right? You should be fine, right? All right. Where were we? Right, I was yapping about Marvel and other things. As for what to do, ooh, right, this. I've been trying to do this shit, but this doesn't work very well for me. It almost never does. It almost never does. Where is my silver wolf? Where is my silver wolf? I've been trying to build her. I still haven't gotten her light gun because I think I'm getting the... I'm pretty sure I'm getting the battle pass weapon for her. But I did max out her traces and all of that, and her stats at the moment are looking all right. They're not necessarily the most recommended ones for her build according to the spreadsheet that I was looking at, but honestly they seem decent enough. And she was mostly built using stuff that the Relic Recon event gave me, but the thing is that the stuff that the Relic Recon event gave me weren't the best of the best. Like, this one's great. This one is one of the better ones. But most of the time, I don't really get a lot of good things. This one is nice because I gain a little bit of... No, it isn't nice because it has break effect. Fuck that. Perlmutter, my enemy. But is he still... if he's not in Marvel anymore, is he still fucking around in Disney? In the Disney-related part, then? Like, is he still doing something? Like, I'm sure that something has changed in Marvel that has steered the direction of the recent projects. Like, that has to be the case. And then there's another thing that I'm actually excited about, which is the new Spider-Man movie, directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, who did Shang-Chi, which, again, as I mentioned earlier, literally one of the more well-received. Oh, I've been trying to build Whoa as well. One of the more well-received post-Endgame Marvel movies. And I saw the trailer for that. I think this is the one, Cosmic Data Roaming. This is one of the anniversary events that I have not done at all. This is how like fucked up I've been. I didn't even do these events yet. Let's go do that. He was fired now, but when Endgame just ended, he was left in control of the TV shows, was locked out of the movies. Sounds like a lot of complicated stuff. Wait, where am I? Where do I need to go? Here. Thank you. I think this is the anniversary event that is one of the anniversary events, but like I'm not exactly sure which one it is. I think it's just the anniversary event. There's a new pom-pom outfit that I want to get as well. But yeah, that Spider-Man movie looks really fucking fun. It'll probably be the next Marvel movie that I want to go watch, that I will go watch to the theaters, purely because it is a Spider-Man movie, and I've enjoyed most Marvel Spider-Man movies. Perlmutter was the guy who pushed for the Inhumans to replace the X-Men because he was upset X-Men were outselling Avengers in comic spaces despite the MCU doing well. That's fucking stupid. So wait, the thing about Marvel acquiring the rights to the X-Men, did that happen after he left? Because what we know now is that they're probably going to make a Mutant Saga. That is the other thing that I forgot to mention. Is like once the Multiverse Saga is done, they're gonna do a soft reboot, and they're gonna make the new MCU try to focus more around the X-Men. Kind of like how the X-Men were kind of like how the Avengers were the main focus of like the first saga. Well, they want to make a new one where the X-Men are properly. X-Men are still the best sellers? Really? All right, well then. I do find it funny that instead of trying to like make a negotiation like they did with Spider-Man to try and get like the rights or something, the guy's first thought was to like, you know, try to make their own version of it. This is the thing that happens a lot with like old executives who don't really understand, you know, fandom culture and all that kind of stuff and entertainment as it is, and they just see it as a monetary thing. They almost never understand that the reason why one property succeeds doesn't mean that making another property that does essentially the same thing will be successful. It's like trying to copy the X-Men because the X-Men are doing good is not guaranteed to give you a success as well. Like this is easy. Anybody who isn't like anyone who isn't like an old man trying to, you know, rationalize why these things are popular will tell you why the X-Men are popular and other things that are similar aren't. Especially the fans. And especially even more so because fans will not want to watch another thing exactly like it because they already got their thing. Trying to make an event in comics where he painted the X-Men as villains and made choose your own side in Humans versus X-Men. Everyone chose the X-Men. So it even goes down to the comics as well. Damn. Oh my god. It reminds me of like a little bit like about the gacha game space because like it's sort of like how whenever there's like a big, not even in the gacha game space, in the gaming space this happens too. Whenever there's like a big release, a big game that changes the market in some capacity, other developers go and try and make their own version of it, and most fail. Only a few succeed to a certain degree. And this happened with Genshin. This happened with Genshin. When Genshin came out, it broke the mold of what gacha games could be. It became the most successful gacha game of all time, and tons of other companies tried to get their own slice of the pie by making an open world gacha game much like Genshin. 90% of those games failed. The only ones who survived up until this point are marginally smaller than Genshin, and potentially the only one that gets like close to the level of Genshin, maybe, and not even like super close, is Wuwa, Wuthering Waves. So yeah, people try to replicate what Hoyo did, and nobody did it as well as Hoyo. So it feels like that. It's like, of course you're not going to get the same successes with the X-Men because the X-Men are the X-Men. They have a whole other thing. They have a lot of more things going for them than just being the X-Men. Oh my gosh. Planet Arcade is my homeland, and wait, is this like canon, quote unquote? The new starting point of the Trailblaze. Yes, I'm planning to host a special Trailblaze celebration to mark this momentous occasion. Oh, cool. Well, I've got a proposal. A car wash so that people can be in bikinis. He was making an Inhumans movie. Endgame happens. Feige is given control. Immediately cancels it. Promoter takes what they filmed and makes a horrible TV show. The TV show, the Inhumans TV show, was like cobbled together from like an original movie. Oh, but isn't Inhumans not even like canon to the MCU at this point? I thought it was a completely separate thing. Huh. Well, I guess if the original plan was to tie it into the MCU, I guess they could have, but yeah, no. Wait, no, I was confusing them. I was confusing it with the New Mutants. Which one was Inhumans? Oh. Oh, I've forgotten this existed. I forgot this was a thing. Like, I legitimately don't remember this being a thing. Feige would retcon it to spite Perlmutter. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Marvel Studios officially announced the film as part of the MCU's Phase 3. Wow, look at that. It was connected to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, it was connected to that side of Marvel TV. Ah, no wonder I don't remember it existing. Oh, of course. That makes sense. Still bringing Washtopia. Oh yeah, one day we'll go to Washtopia. I feel like the game owes it to Hoy owes it to us to go to Washtopia. At least maybe for like a gag or something in like in an animated short. Why not become a streamer? Oh god. Himeko wants to become a streamer? Really? I dreamed of being a streamer since I was a kid. Oh my god. Well, I guess if you grow up in a planet where streaming is like basically the best job ever, no wonder you're gonna want to grow up to be a streamer. It's like how kids want to be like firefighters or astronauts. They're like popular jobs. Maybe like I watched it. Sadly, it's my job. But like, did you enjoy it though? Because like, with bad media, I do think there is a degree of enjoyment to be had just because of how bad it is. There's very few things that I've personally watched that I would say I regret watching or that I did not have fun watching, even the ones that were like extremely bad. Because like, there's only like, I want to say maybe Big Order is an anime that I watched that I despised every second of it, basically. And I do kind of regret watching it. And then there was another one that was... I forget. I watched one show that was like so bad that I almost regret it. That I basically did regret watching every episode of it. I watched Pupa, but Pupa's like 30 minutes. Those were just like 30 minutes wasted. I watched X-Arm, for example. X-Arm is like quite possibly, technically speaking, the worst anime ever made. And I watched the whole thing, and I had a lot of fun doing it because it is so ridiculously bad that I just like... It's like watching a car crash. So maybe there's like some redeeming quality. Not necessarily a redeeming quality, but if it's like a fun, if it's the fun kind of bad, then maybe it wasn't wasn't a waste, you know? I am more forgiving because I watched it a lot. Fair. Express culture? What's the express culture even? I mean, I'll do it. I'll become the streamer for the bit. So what do we need to do exactly? It's been ready for ages. The peripherals are set up. Okay. Person chatting it up with the audience is Uncle Yang. Oh no. Oh no, they made Welt a streamer. The streamer plays like an old man. Well, what if I am one? He's like 80, bro. Grew up playing fucking Magnavox Odyssey. Cut him a break. Oh god. Can you add meow at the end of every sentence? Oh no. I forget that Welt has an Arahato phone case. That's cute. New Mutants and Eternals were fine, but the New Mutants had a whitewashing problem. Oh. I remember watching Eternals and I thought the biggest sin that Eternals did was being boring. Some people like lauded it as... Not lauded it. Some people consider it one of the worst things that Marvel has done, and I'm like, it wasn't that bad. But like the worst, it really wasn't that bad. It was just... It was A, long, and B, it was simultaneously long and it needed to be even longer. The Eternals' biggest crime is being boring. It truly is, which is a shame because I think some of the Eternals characters could be like really interested if gone more into detail, which is why a series of it would have been freaking great, because that means that you can have like 8 episodes or whatever the fuck. You could have however many episodes you want. I don't remember how many Eternals there are. You could have like 1 episode for each one of the characters and have a story focused around them. Maybe with something that overarches the plot or something. You could have made that a series and it would have been better. Hi, Murder Drones. Welcome on in. I assume that's you're named after the Glitch series. Having Camellia help remix the theme to the extreme. I mean, I'm not Camellia. I ain't Camellia. Don't put me on that level. I barely did a stupid meme for the world revolving. Camellia does a lot more cool stuff than I do. But welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just yapping and playing some Honkai Star Rail right now. Uncle Yang would make a pretty good game streamer, but I think Welt would make a good streamer, but he has to be like a retro game streamer. He has to be the kind of streamer that would play like obscure games from the 80s that nobody has ever heard. And then he will grab a good audience. Yeah, but if he tries to like capture a modern audience, that would be a bit more difficult. And then Dan Hung is too stoic to be a streamer. He's just too boring. Well, there you go. It was worth it. I have enjoyed making my stupid Megalovania and whatever memes. The World Revolving one was really easy, even easier to make, because I literally just like put the World Revolving and I randomized a bunch of parameters for it. That's why it's so chaotic. And I basically put zero thought in it. The Megalovania meme, I put a little bit more thought and effort into it. Put these headphones on. Okay, so how does this... Oh, cute! How does this... I've also changed I've changed to my yellow outfit now. I've seen like bits of gameplay of this, but like how exactly does it work? Why do I keep getting messages? What's important about this? Oh, no, nothing. Start live stream. Oh god, we're streaming, and then this is meta. This is too meta. An idle auto battle game based on the Trailblaze journey. Meet companions, obtain powerful equipment, and defeat formidable foes. Our goal is to clear more stages and become the most popular game streamers around. All right, then you can set your avatar here. Need a catchy name. What is my avatar? Can I put Peppy? Of course I'm putting Peppy. And I was like, streamer, or no. We're gonna call it watch me, please. There you go. Start it. So all familiar enemies. Looks like we just need to beat them. I'm just murky, but not in game. Say goodbye to years later. The ability, try it out. How does this work exactly? Defeat one enemy gives me a thing. Oh, so I just basically get... Okay, a new streamer. What game is this? Nice and steady. Battle 1. All right. And then you get artifacts in it. Okay, this is just a microcosm of... We'll have to keep clearing stages. All right, well then... Oh, equip 2 pieces of equipment. I understand how this works, and then equip it as well. Just keep playing, I guess. This is all like automatic. It did concern me that I got a message from someone that doesn't usually message me. No, it is a friend of mine. It is a friend of mine who's starting to play Persona 3: The Answer. Oh boy, he's in for a bit of a rough awakening. Hurt to space station. All right, well then. The draw function is now available. Is this like pulling? Yes, it is. And then I get equipment, or what do I get? Oh, you get characters. Oh, hey, March. Impair instant damage. Use skill to unleash a rain of arrows, dealing damage to multiple enemies. Instant damage increases the number of arrows, can inflict slow or freeze on enemies. All right. Add me to the team already. All right, well then. More team members mean the combat power is multiplied. Okay, cool. All right, this seems pretty simple. I should be able to do this, like, more often than not. This is a weird way to witness Honkai Star Rail combat. Because like it's just the animations of the combat, the normal combat animations, but just like put in third person. Oh wait, do I have done hung already now? Did I do that? I don't remember doing that. Privilege. Draw. Oh wait, I can draw 3 different people, 3 different things. I can march again, more coins, and another. Ah, okay. So you level up their star level or whatever. I got it. Sent out a gift for you. Oh, cool. The character is so cute. These comments are crazy. And I love that they're showing comments like this because this is a Chinese game, of course. Of course the comments are gonna be like Billy comments. Oh, and everybody uses their own ultimate like that. I see. Well, that's better, so yeah, replace it. That's also better, so yeah, replace it. I won the battle. Alright. Marvel keeps trying to push Luna Snow because they want KDA, but like the music isn't good enough. I thought that music video that they sponsored from that one creator that popped up like earlier today. Oh my god, I got fucking super chatted like crazy by Asta. Can I do a times 10? Yeah. Well, I can just grab everything. Ah, okay. Dan Hung, and then a bunch of other things. And Himeko! Yay! What do I do with all the coins? I should have seen that coming. Yes, of course. Leader effect, capable of influencing the entire team's combat. Characters with the same trait. Gotcha. These are offensive characters, making them a better fit. Select, and then you go down in support. All right. Is this effect powerful? Let's go to the setup. How about, and then leveling up. Oh, okay. Character also boosts. Oh. Level 10 combat power. Oh, wait, I see. Okay, these are... Yeah, levels, the amount that they cost increase exponentially. Can I put... Oh, I don't have any more room. Ah, I see. Okay. That's okay. There you go. Lucky 7, baby. So now having done that... Support slot unlocked. Character slot enhancement. Okay. Team lineup. Still more of the same. Well, not necessarily. Wait, Asta? Oh, you can do ult. I'm gonna do one run of this because this isn't particularly entertaining as a stream, I would say. If you get tired, you can also turn auto battle to less character. No, I don't. Easy to level up team slots. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Okay, maybe it is worth to just leave it in auto. Okay. This is a silly effect. I'll keep yapping about Marvel. No, that's fine. You can do that. I'm telling you, I want to play more Marvel Rivals. Like, I've seriously considered just re-downloading it. But I wouldn't play it just like on my own. I feel like my way of enjoying Marvel Rivals is playing like one game when I feel like it. I definitely don't see myself playing Marvel Rivals like within these few weeks. Because I feel like that'll stress me out before I need to work on thesis stuff rather than make me relaxed as playing these ones. So the Marvel talk isn't entirely out of, you know, out of character. Or like, not out of character, but like unappropriate. ASCII art of Peppy! Is this the elite stage? It looks like it is. It looks like it is. I feel like I should maybe level up my characters now because of that. I can do that. Ah, I didn't. I don't have enough coins for... Wait, but like, how do I get down? How do I get rid of the... How do they how does he die in like that little time? Oh, I guess I can draw more characters if I do this. Well, I get some coins, and then Hung gets to be stronger now. Increases ally attacks. Cool. So now that I did that, do I have enough to level him up again? No, I don't. I'll get enough in a bit. Is this gonna do a bunch of... Oh, this stops the timer though. So Peppy is such a good boy. You are correct, Billy like chat. Oh, we kill it. We kill it. There you go. Yeah, replace it as well. At least it tell you which one is better. It's easy to tell which one is actually better. Okay, so now I can level you up as well. There you go. Can I still not change my team lineup? Apparently I can't change my team lineup quite yet. A shiny chest? What are these? A gacha? Within the gacha? Level is stronger, but everything else is... Level is weaker, but everything else was stronger, so I'm replacing shit. Yeah. There you go. 6 top pieces of normal equipment of blue quality or higher. I'm doing... This is like... This is very overstimulating, I would say. Have a computer I can run it, but at least play enough to finish a battle pass. And we start at Madam Hurt. Oh my god, they're doing the meme. Yeah, hurry, do it. Madam Herta is a peerless gem. Madam Herta is a peerless gem. They do this. This is a meme that they do in Reddit as well. It's like a canon meme in Star Rail. I like that they're referencing it. Yeah, it is a heavy game. I remember my old GPU struggling with it because I had to run both the game and my model, and I remember it like struggling on that because like whenever I used to stream it, every time that I streamed it, I used oh Welt. Let's go. And a bunch more copies of Welt. Let's go. Banner level up. Does that mean that I get an extra character? Yes or no? I don't. But I wanna... Oh, you replace March? I see. Oh, but you keep the level. Oh, that's nice. There you go. Let's go. That's pretty sick. But like, and that's the thing specifically as well. I don't want to be playing it every day. I don't want to be playing it as a daily thing. I already have enough on my plate by trying to, you know, by trying to make my gacha games daily. I don't mind missing a day in the gachas, so I wouldn't mind missing a day in Marvel Rivals, for example. But Marvel Rivals operates on a completely different type of gameplay that legitimately makes me not want to play it on the daily because I get burnt out on it. Because like with gacha games, every now and then there's a big story update that I love to witness. They have these game modes to keep me entertained as well. There's like a lot of other things happening in those games that make it interesting. Whereas in these games that make them more interesting to me from a daily perspective. Whereas if we're talking about Marvel Rivals, that's a competitive shooter. And I don't like those games as the daily grind because it requires you to play the game too much, and I can't play the same thing for too much. There's a reason why I don't engage in the end game of these gacha games a whole lot. It's because it's annoying to me. And if I were to like start min-maxing the shit out of it, I would ruin the fun. I would ruin the fun for myself. And I don't want to do that. So I don't engage with the end game to the point where I would just get tired of it. Whereas if I were to play Marvel Rivals or something, for example, every day, I would basically just be doing the same thing which is just matches and trying to like rank up competitively. And I'm like, that's not what I play these games for. But I'm okay with like playing one game every now and then. That is fine by me. Oh, hello, Ratio. Do you need to have the statue head on right now? Could you remove the plaster bust? Yes, please. Too many people in the live stream. I feel contagion from Delart's read-through. Can I cut my fans some slack here? Oh my god. Finish the battle pass in like half a season? Really? There are daily missions though. I do know for a fact there are daily missions, but I guess at the pace that I used to play, I don't think I could finish the battle pass though. Like I played Marvel Rivals for a good amount, but I don't remember finishing the battle pass. But I guess it does make sense that it doesn't like promote daily logins as much as like a gacha does. I am lead researcher Asta. Yay! This is mainly to help boost our viewership. Thank you. This is like getting a freaking shout out by a big streamer. Daily missions are giving you the coins for the battle pass. That's true. That's the thing. That's why, because like whenever I used to play, I tried to do the daily missions, but like getting some of those daily missions done was a drag for me, and I didn't want to do it. So I remember trying to grind for the dailies being like annoying for me. So I think it's better for me if I like were to tackle Marvel Rivals more as like a casual game that I pick up and enjoy as is. And that's fine. But then there's a problem of I will never get good at it if I don't play more. So it is a tricky situation. It is a tricky situation. But I'm down to play it with like friends maybe. And because I have friends that play a lot of it, I'm like, okay, maybe I can hop in for like a few games or something. The name Herta. Wait, what did you say? The name Herta is basically a cheat code for clout. I mean, Madame Herta is a peerless gem. Perhaps the banking niche suits her better. I mean, she is rich. The beauty section, obviously. Aw, she is cute. I did see that Asta, of all characters, is getting like some value in the meta lately. Because apparently she works really well in a sustainless Silverwolf team. Like her speed buff is that good that she's apparently seeing some usage in the meta. So that's pretty cool. Are the bonuses still happening? What does Run May think about this? Shall refrain from comment. I love that we have our little avatar down there. It's like we've become a VTuber. I authorized external use of the Puppet AI long ago. It's likely generated a tidy profit now. The system autoplays one of Madame Herta's signature quotes on startup, and if you wanted to give it a command, you have to shout, "Madame Herta, I beg you!" Oh god, she would do that. Calling you the Cloud Queen of the handicraft category was clearly giving you too much credit. But yeah. All of that is code to say that I will probably be doing some Marvel Rival streams at some point. I don't know. It seems interesting. Or if not me, I might show up on other people's Marvel Rival streams. I don't know. It's been interesting to witness. It's funny because like I don't even know if I would play Black Cat or anything like that. I just like saw animations of her and it's like, oh, she's hot. But it's different from a gacha game, so I don't have like an incentive to pull for her or anything like that. I literally can just like download the game and play as her. So I'm less inclined to download. Black Hot is hard. God damn it. What role does she play? Is she like is she a strategist? Or what are the names for Rivals characters? Strategist. Strategist was the healer type, right? Duelist. Duelist was like the DPS. Dive duelist? What the fuck does dive duelist mean? She's physical? Like she's a brawler? She doesn't have ranged attacks? I don't necessarily do better with those characters, but It does mean that I don't have to aim as much. DPS who gets up close. I kind of like Black Panther then. I remember Black Panther being that. I remember trying to use Black Panther and being kind of having some fun with it, but I don't remember being good at it. Peppy! Those tour quietly include me, right? Practical bath soaks. I'll send some over for you to try. Handpicked by Professor Ratio. Oh my god. Oh, he got the mask off. Let's go. I can get a share too, right? Oh my god, it's the Hurtus. It's the Hurtus. This is adorable. I can't get rid of the comments. I wish I could see like a proper... I want this as a screen, as a wallpaper or something. You worked hard. Oh, that's adorable. Like I remember like from my very little time I had on Marvel Rivals, I used to play more or less either Cloak and Dagger if I was going to be the healer, or what's her face, or Scarlet Queen if I wanted to. Scarlet Queen? No, Scarlet. What? Why am I forgetting? Why am I? It's not Scarlet Queen. Scarlet. What? Hold on. Am I? Witch. Why was I mixing it up? Scarlet Witch. I used to play Scarlet Witch. Yeah, that one. The one we were talking about earlier in the movies. Scarlet Witch. Yes, I used to play Scarlet Witch. But like I asked a friend of mine who plays Rivals if Scarlet Witch was still good or anything or something like that, and he told me she was kind of ass. And I'm like, ah, dang it. But the good thing is I also asked him about Cloak and Dagger, and he told me Cloak and Dagger is all right. And I'm like, okay, cool. I can still play Cloak and Dagger. And I distinctly remember liking playing Cloak and Dagger because it was easy to be a healer as Cloak and Dagger. It was easy and satisfying to be a healer as Cloak and Dagger. Because like I didn't enjoy being a healer in other games. For example, like I tried being a healer in Overwatch at some point, and I never enjoyed it. But weirdly enough, being a healer in Marvel Rivals was a bit more fun. Like I had fun with Jeff, and I had fun with what was the other one? I basically mostly tried Jeff and what's his face and Cloak and Dagger, and I stuck around with Cloak and Dagger. I stuck around with Cloak and Dagger because it was easier. It was easier than Jeff. Yeah, they don't aim. That was like the thing that I liked the most about Scarlet Witch. Because I don't have good aim. I never had a good aim. So that is the biggest problem with the. I don't want to play this. Can I get out? Wait, what is talent? Oh, okay, I see. It's one of these things. It's okay. Gain 25 ultimate at the start of elite and boss stages. Cool. Let me get these things. And I'll get out of this because my aim is shit on controller, decent enough on mouse. My aim is shit on either of them. I was never good at any of that. Like when I played Apex, it was the one thing that prevented me from being like decent at the game. Idling efficiency. What do you mean idling efficiency? Oh, I can claim the light cone. Dope. Superimposition material. Oh, okay, you get one more of these. I heard this one's like decent. Is it good? I heard it was ass. I'm sure some character can use it at least, right? It's Elation. I'm not gonna. I want to put it at least on like, I don't know, Elation Trailblazer or something. Why is Wildfire playing out of nowhere? Oh, that's the event. All right, good. We can figure that out later. Press. What's this? Oh, dope. turned off the lights. Some new game modes. I'm playing those. I did see that there was the one where I do know of the one game mode that they added where you can. I think you literally play on one side. You play as the 6 Avengers from the first movie, and then on the other you play as Loki. So it's a 6v1, but Loki's like super buffed or something, so he does more damage. I don't know how fun that is. That was added like yesterday. Yeah, that's the one that I remember seeing the trailer for, and I was like, that's a neat concept, but it seems kind of unbalanced. Is it really possible for the Loki to win that match? It seems kind of unfair to do a 6v1. 18 versus 18 one, like a death match. Oh yeah, that was also there when I played. I think played one match and we lost to Loki. Really? Okay, then never mind. And I assume you can't choose to be Loki. It gets assigned to you randomly. Like you match for that game mode, and then if you get Loki, you're cool. But if not, you're gonna have to figure it out. That's interesting. No, but you can choose everyone else, right? If you get, but you can't choose to be Loki specifically. You can't choose to be on that role. But if you get put on the Avengers side, then you can choose which Avenger you will be. Of course, that does make sense. That does make more sense. What do we have? What else do we have to do? There's also this one, the Cosmicon one. Oh no, this one, the Cosmicon roll again. But I don't want to play Cosmicon, man. I don't want to play Cosmicon. Can I just like run around playing Arcadia, opening chests and shit? Let's do that. Why the fuck not? Why am I in the... Oh yeah, because I was doing DU, of course. Had to play as Hawkeye and it was embarrassing. Oh god. Hawkeye was essentially the Kenji. Was it Kenji? The archer, right. I do remember how Hawkeye worked. And I never, because he required so much precise aiming, I never really wanted like to touch him. I need to go up these stairs and into, wait, why is this closed? I guess you open it from the other side. Maybe it depends on like a quest or something. There's one where it's you, maybe solo, maybe like with 2 or 3 other people, like mini bosses, like a solo game mode. Really? Well, that might be new. That might actually be new since last I played, which seems cool. Here, let me switch to the Sparksy team or something. I don't know. Because I haven't, this is basically going to be my Silver Wolf team, and I need to edit this team to be the Evanesia team, because it most likely will be my Evanesia team. I just need to change Sparksy here, and then it'll be Huohuo most likely for sustain, and Elation Trailblazer. I won't really be using Sparksy as a team, Sparksy solo anymore, really, because I got Sparksy. I got the cool Elation team. And the nice thing about this is that I won't be pulling for a lot of new characters anytime soon. Okay, wait. Hold on. Wait, it could be interesting to go back to Rivals. If anything, like the friends that I have will be playing Rivals, and just by osmosis, I will be wanting to play some Rivals. Those are Marvel Zombies where you fight a zombie Wanda. Oh yeah, that show came out. I remember seeing a trailer for it. It was one of the animated ones. It's done in like the style of What If, which I did watch, by the way. But for some reason, What If was one of the Marvel shows that I actually did watch. It was quite silly for me that I watched What If of all series. Now there's one where you fight Werewolf Captain America. That's a... Is that a thing in the comics? Is that actually a thing that happens at some point? Wait, how do you get there? Oh, you go down into here. And then up here. What is that thing exactly? Wait, no, give me these. I don't think I've done any of these things. What are they? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is like the Fez thing. Yeah, I remember. Have I done one of these? Feels like I haven't done this. Oh, Jesus. Reset spin count. Oh, because you only have a certain number of spins. I see. Oh, whoops. Reclaim point. Alright. Can you stand in there? You can stand in there. What does this do? Reclaim point. Did I do it? I think I did it. I remember Thor being a frog. I wouldn't be surprised. There was a Thor being a frog thing, but I don't remember if it was in the season that I watched. Because I only watched the first season. And I know there's another season. And I do know that season 1 of What If is the one that originally did the Marvel Zombies thing. I remember it. I remember it being an episode in there, and it was one of the more popular episodes, which I guess is why they decided to make it into its own series. I don't know how well received the Marvel Zombie series was. I do know that they made it R-rated, because one thing that was like really holding back the Marvel Zombies episode of What If is because it was PG-13 still. Like, it was hard to take the zombie threat seriously when they weren't really, like, you know, gory or anything like that. But the Marvel Zombie series ended up being R-rated, which is cool. It's as if Marvel, ever since, like, the Fox acquisition, I think it was. Or, not really. I think it started with Deadpool, really? Yeah, no, it is, because Deadpool was, like, the first property. Deadpool was like the first MCU movie to be, whatchamacallit? R-rated, right? Yeah. And it did super well. And it showed Marvel that, oh shit, wait, people really do want R-rated Marvel movies and stuff. Because like, and then they did Daredevil as well. Wait, Star Traveler. Oh, you're back. I thought you were going to leave. Is my noodle order ready yet? I'll get to you after I finish hers. Hers? Aren't I the only customer here? I've been looking all over for it. What the fuck? That voice. What the fuck? Is this Vita? Time to get back to work. Save me. No one in Plain Arcadia ever saw the Star Traveler again. What? Was that Vita? Did we just get a Vita quote-unquote cameo here where they didn't show... What? Well then... The teasing voice. I mean, that is Vita if I've ever heard her. I mean, I didn't hear her here. I didn't hear her, but like the way that dialogue was written does seem like the way that Vita dialogue would be written. Well, rip Star Traveler. I thought he was going to be free finally, but alas, he doesn't get to be free quite yet. What Marvel things are doing well right now is Marvel Rivals. Oh, like I think Marvel Rivals is doing good. It's doing well for itself, right? I mean, it didn't like it didn't reach like extreme highs or anything, but I think it's doing okay, right? Like it cemented itself as a pretty well established competitive game. I don't know how the competitive scene for it is, how active it is, if anything. But hey, it's cool. I should be doing these things actually, because like I haven't done these. Wait, where are they? These things. Those are our videos. Ah, I see. I do imagine there being a demand for that kind of stuff. Who would have thought that a Marvel Overwatch clone, not clone, but like a Marvel Overwatch type of game would be doing as well as it did? Who would have thunk? I wouldn't have put my bets on that. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to do that, but that does work for me, I guess. No. Hold on. Some mini challenge games. Complete them to earn rewards. What? Oh, that. Wait. Interact. Oh. Move. Right, and now walk through this wall. Touch that button. And then... There you go. I did it. Give it to me. Yay. And give me the chest. Yeah, because some of the chests are inside these challenges. So I have to actively see. I see there's another one back there as well. But I do wonder, like, I would imagine that the kind of stuff that Marvel Rivals players would want to watch in terms of content, it would be like stuff related to the game, much like any other competitive game. I would assume it's like what you call it, like character guides and stuff like that, how to play certain characters, tips. I would imagine that is that's a cool effect. I would imagine that is the kind of stuff that that does well in terms of Rivals content. I know Ollie, my friend, the editor, well, who used to be the editor for Joel Porcelain made now works as both a manager for at least Deme, the VTuber, and also he has his own Rivals channel. Where I think he just called it Ollie Rivals, but he's known as the one guy who really likes Jeff. who plays Jeff. He's definitely into the more like, this is how you play the game, like more technical type of content towards the game, and I do think that's pretty cool. But yeah, it is a different type of content. It is a different type of thing, yes. To do lore videos. That is all, but also that is pretty good, because I would imagine that a lot of people that are playing Rivals aren't particularly like aware of Marvel lore. I would imagine that a lot of the people that are playing Marvel Rivals right now are kind of like me, who are maybe like Marvel casuals, and in that they've watched like the MCU movies. Oh, jeez. And that's about it. Wait, what? Can I do this? Can I reclaim it from here? No, I have to like stand on it. But I don't have any more jumps. Oh no. Who is this? Reset spin count. Oh, okay. Nobody knew who White Fox was? I didn't. Oh shit, I fell. I sure as hell didn't, and I still actually don't know. I also didn't know who was the one that got added next to Deadpool. I forget her name. But I do remember seeing her in the trailer, and I was like, I have no idea who that is. Oh wait, hold on. I can like stand here, rotate it, and then maybe, yeah, there you go, and then I can reclaim the point. The Agents of Atlas girl. Is it a more newer character or anything or something like that? Oh wait, I've also been seeing things. This is also related to Marvel. I've also been seeing the trailers for the Marvel fighting game, the Marvel Tokon. It looks fucking sick. Elsa Bloodstone. Yeah, that's the one that I wasn't aware of. I'm not a fighting game fan like at all. I love seeing fighting game gameplay because I love seeing good players play those games. I am not a good fighting game player, but I always was fascinated by it. And I'm like, if I ever had like, you know, extra time in my life, I would love to get good at least one fighting game. And dude, the Marvel Tokon is looking so fucking cool, just so fucking sick in terms of like just visual style and how cool the character designs are, that I'm like, fuck, maybe I try out the Marvel fighting game. That's how cool it's looking. It's getting me, someone who isn't normally a fighting game type of guy, interested in a fighting game. And I know that it's Arc System Works behind it, and so that makes sense. Is to play fighting games competitively? Really? So you're the good kind of player. You're like diametrically the opposite of me in terms of skill. Because like the most skill I ever got at a fighting game was being good at button mashing. So basically, I was not good at at fighting games. I never was. Oh, jump time? Oh shit. Oh, it's this thing. But like Marvel Togon is looking so good, man. And it also has some like very relatively unknown characters as well, right? I do remember there being like one. I think one of them was called Danger. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she has something to do with the X-Men. I don't remember exactly the thing, but I do remember her being in the X-Men team. Because like they released like trailers for like the teams in the game, in the fighting game, and like the Avengers team has Tony, has Captain America, it has Hulk, and it has Shuri as Black Panther, which I thought was interesting because like, I guess they wanted to have like a more, I guess, accurate to the movies, but then it doesn't make a lot of sense either because like there's also a bunch of other more unknown properties within the Marvel Comics in that game. So maybe it wasn't correct to think that they're trying to go for synergy with the movies. What? Was that not something I had to do? Was that already at 100%? Danger is not a character? What do you mean she's not a character? How does that work? Danger is the Danger Room personified. Yeah, I remember reading that specifically in like one of the wikis or something. And I was like, I don't know what the Danger Room is. It has something to do with the X-Men, and that's it. But like, does it not appear as a person in in one of the comics or something? Did they really make a personification of that thing for the game itself? Is that how that works? Also, all the trailers that they did for the game, I think they have it like, I think the way it's framed is that there's a character called the Promoter that's like making a tournament throughout the multiverse or something like that, and that's basically how they're justifying the fact that all of these characters are fighting each other. They're making a multiversal tournament or something. Is the Promoter an original character for the MCU, for the game? Or is that a thing from the comics? Wait, can I not make it up here? Nope. All right, I guess that is part of the challenge here. Gotcha. Gimme. Wait, maybe I should. Oh no, hold on. I'm just gonna use one of my jumps actually. Do I stop? Oh no, I don't. Okay, good. Danger Room is a room in the school. You're locked inside it, and these cheerleaders are locked down. They will often attempt to kill them. What is the point of this danger room then? This feels unsafe. Why does the school? I assume it's the Charles Xavier's school, right? The mutant school. It was something gifted, right? School for the gifted? Wait, what the fuck? Oh. How do I grab those things? I want those things down there. Oh, I need to go down again. I could have gotten them. While I was here, I guess. There you go. There we go. Oh. Oh, these things reset your jumps. Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, but there's a thing over there. Give me the thing over here. Piece of cake, I guess. Oh, jeez. To train them, but often it just tries to kill them. Ah, just like a program going haywire. I guess I can understand that. Ascend to the peak of Trailblaze. Wait, that's what Aha did. Is this it? Is this the entirety of this bit? Yep, 100% it says. Promoter is a character, Elder of the Universe. Oh wow. Well, there you go. I wasn't thinking that it would be a character. I was thinking that they made her up for the game. But that's cool. I like it when they do that because like it seems like such an obvious thing to be doing with how large and how vast just Marvel is in general. You'd think people would be more. You'd think developers or the big companies at the very least would be trying to, or Marvel even, they would be trying to like get good games out, but they haven't figured it out until this point, I guess. Marvel Rivals feels like the very first Marvel game that was a true giant hit since Marvel vs. Capcom. Which is weird to me. Because like, what do you mean you didn't figure out games until this point? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, do I flip the... Yeah, of course. Wait, but I want this. Characters on a billboard in Wispy, they're both just giving you the same canned response when you look at them. Charles Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. I knew it was gifted something. Figured it was gifted something. Give me the chest. Hold on. Did I get everything? Did I get everything? It does say 100%. So there you go. Oh shit, it is 5:30. I should go. I should be going right now, actually. I'm enjoying just yapping about things and running around. But I'm realizing that I can't quite keep doing this forever. Alright, I'm gonna do this one and I'm gonna just call it a day. You know what? Fucking never mind. I'm just gonna call it a day now. What is my phone saying? Nothing. Nothing particular. Alright. We're leaving it here. We're leaving it here because I got thesis work to do in like 30 minutes and I wanna go take a shower and shit. None of us played Marvel's Midnight Suns. I know it existed. I know it exists. And I know that people were like clamoring for them to do Midnight Suns in the MCU because they got Moon Knight, and Moon Knight, the show, was really good. And they like Oscar Isaac as well because Oscar Isaac is a good actor. But I do know what it is. They got the Punisher as well. And Punisher is like doing... apparently there's a... Well, he's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie, which is cool as heck. And he's got a special presentation. Yeah, run. I will. Don't worry. But oh well. I'll probably do something like this again on Friday. I'm not doing a Saturday stream because that way I can use Saturday properly for most of my work. Because Saturday is the day that I have the most free. So we can do something chill on Friday. Maybe I play Katamari again, and we continue this trend of yapping while I do something. Katamari is even more mindless than Star Rail, so I can yap even more while playing Katamari. That being said, I very much appreciate y'all hanging out, and I'll be seeing you when I see you. No raid because I gotta go. Bye bye.